You know, in this country right now, there are thousands and thousands of Muslims who are literally afraid to leave their homes right now.
Well, there are.
Because they're frightened because of the way the media projects that everybody who's a Muslim is a terrorist.
I agree. And
do you not think the media has become far more responsible in its reporting? Surely.
No, I don't. No.
Give me examples.
Can I give you an example, Nick?
Please.
Because I do think that the media is now much more sensitised to kind of say, of course, this doesn't represent all Muslims. But one thing I've seen, I've actually been involved in as a reporter, which I disagreed with at the time, was the idea that when there's a terrorist attack, you go to a Muslim area and start asking people, what do you think? Do you condemn this? And then Muslims are all expected to say, as a Muslim, I condemn this. Why should a Muslim condemn this any more than a white person should condemn the person who killed Joe Cox? You know, they feel this has nothing to do with us. And I think that's something we do still do.
With respect, that wouldn't happen now.
I don't know, Nick. And the other thing I would just say is, you know, I know a lot of journalists now go to lengths to kind of differentiate and explain this as an extremist ideology, but how many people in the country really get that? There are a lot of people that don't know any Muslims personally, that don't really know much about the faith, but when they see these atrocities and they see the words Islamist extremism or Islamist terror, they are not making that distinction. And just quickly, I want to say, in the last week, two of my friends, this hasn't happened to me, and I'm not Muslim, two of my friends have had really horrific things that they both reported to the police happened to them. One was told by a man with a big dog, her and her mother, that they should back to where they belong, and the other intervened when a Sikh man was being accused of being a paedophile by an angry woman on a bus who was just abusing him, and when she intervened, she got abused as well. And, you know, I think these things are happening. You can't detract, like James said, like Graham agreed, you know, this is the experience of people living it. So whatever we sit here and say, we're all responsible journalists and the debate is nuanced, this is happening on the streets.